Hey, Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe, something big is trying to manifest into your life. But many of you, the timing has felt delayed, confusing, or just completely out of reach lately. So what we're going to be looking at is what's finally shifting behind the scenes, what still needs alignment, and the energy around when this manifestation could finally arrive for each of your cup signs. Beautiful souls, thank you for coming back in here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Yeah, so it is evening here where I am, and tonight's reading is all about big manifestations, the breakthroughs, blessings, opportunities, connections, healing, or life shifts that's been slowly trying to make its way to you. Perhaps this also could be like, okay, so what Spirit's also showing here, this energy of divine timing, preparation, emotional alignment that is happening beneath the surface. So for each of you cup signs, we're going to look at what is trying to manifest in your life, what's secretly aligning behind the scenes, what may still be slowing things down, the timing energy surrounding this big manifestation, and how your life changes once it finally arrives. Beautiful souls, remember, always take what resonates, leave the rest, leave what doesn't resonate, and remember, these readings are energetic guidances, not fixed fate. And yeah, let's dive in. But perhaps what we're going to do is we're going to do a collective here for all the cusp signs, and then we will dive into all the cusp signs. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls, angels, spirit, ancestors, all the highest light and good. Please come through for the collective of what is this big manifestation is. Let's give it one more shuffle, and let's dive in, beautiful souls. Again, thank you for hitting the like button. I truly, truly appreciate it. Interesting, this came out, the reading I did previously, and I did shuffle this deck. The collective energy coming through immediately feels like something that you haven't definitely not given up on, even if there has been delays here. There is emotional exhaustion, setbacks, or feeling like you have had to carry everything alone for way too long. There's this energy of, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but hey, I'm still standing. And honestly, that's why this manifestation, I feel like, is getting closer. This could have started last year, this manifestation that you've been waiting for. It doesn't have to be. It could be from the eclipse season. Many of you, this manifestation, Nine of Wands, this manifestation is connected finally reaching stability after a long emotional financial battle. This could be a new job, money improving, a business growing, moving somewhere new, finally buying a car, rebuilding your confidence. It could be emotional healing after disappointment, or finally seeing progress in something you've been fighting for. Now, the Nine of Wands does tell us that this manifestation didn't come easy. This is something that your soul has been working towards for a very long time. Some of you almost gave up right before things started shifting, or you feel like right now giving up, but things are shifting. And Spirit is showing me here people who feel emotionally exhausted from waiting. But this card also says that you're much closer than you actually realize. This isn't like a beginner energy anymore. This is a nine, right? This is someone who has really been through also lessons. This is the Nine of Wands. Lessons, delays, endings, disappointments. Like you are the warrior that's been fighting for this manifestation or waiting patiently. And it's just been, that you still kept going. Either way, you still kept going. And honestly, this persistence may be also the reason this manifestation is finally opening up now. Maybe perhaps this could have started from Sagittarius season. Perhaps that Sagittarius new moon that we originally had last year at the end of the year. It could have been Sagittarius season. All right. Take what resonates again, beautiful souls, and leave the rest. Let me know in the comments, though, if it is resonating with you, which parts are resonating with you, what are you trying to manifest, and yeah, I really do enjoy reading your comments. All right, so this is what we're talking about, is what is aligning behind the scenes. And interesting, we've got the Eight of Cups here. And this really does explain the strange emotional distance that you maybe have been feeling lately. Behind the scenes, like Spirit is pulling you away from energies, situations, mindsets, jobs, people, or even emotional attachments that just cannot go with where you are heading next. So some of you may have noticed suddenly feeling disconnected from old goals. Maybe you've emotionally outgrown certain people, you're wanting solitude more. Maybe you've been walking away from really draining situations. Perhaps some of you are even losing interest in things that maybe used to matter. But Spirit saying all this energy, these situations, it wasn't random. Some of you even moved away from towns, or already moved, or or cut people off. You emotionally removed yourself from things. And also what I'm hearing is this delay may have actually protected you. There's a delay that happened with this big manifestation, and it's been protection. Because this manifestation needed emotional space to enter your life. I'm hearing with this card of the Eight of Cups here that some of you people are also quietly leaving your path because your energy is busy changing. And honestly, the Eight of Cups, it does feel like a soul level preparation before some major shift that is going to come in. And this is why the timing has felt strange and interesting. This is also associated with Saturn and Pisces. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like what may still be blocking or delaying it. Interesting card, Ace of Pentacles, almost said Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you've been working too hard. This is very interesting because the blockage isn't the opportunity itself. It's like the opportunity is already trying to enter. The Ace of Pentacles is literally the doorway opening. So maybe the delay feels more connected to the fear of starting over, a fear of receiving something bigger. Maybe it's a hesitation around taking the opportunity. Maybe it's doubt whether it's truly stable. Maybe it's doubt about whether it's actually going to come in. All right, maybe it's something that you don't have control over. Or maybe it's staying attached to what's familiar because it feels safer. So some of you are waiting for absolute certainty before moving forward. But yeah, Spirit also showing that the manifestation comes through the leap. There's also something here about worthiness. Like a few of you may even subconsciously feel like whatever disappears, whatever doesn't happen, whatever doesn't last, what if they don't approve you, or whatever the case is, or maybe like what if you fail after finally getting it. Whatever the situation is here for you, Spirit's just saying stop preparing for loss before the best blessing actually arrives. So keep saying that the application has been approved, the car has been approved, the house has been approved, the job has been approved, whatever it is, right? The loan has been approved, all right? Keep saying to yourself, it has been approved. The tickets are arriving, whatever it is for you. Now, the timing, the Knight of Swords, whatever this is, it's going to be quick, all right? Because this is fast energy. Wow. The Knight of Swords is not slow-moving energy at all. So there will be some sort of quick, sudden communication coming in, maybe a quick decision, a rapid movement, a breakthrough momentum, maybe unexpected news. Maybe it's going to be fast opportunities, or something quick is going to change overnight after a long period of pause. For many of you, this manifestation might even arrive after some sort of bold decision that you've already made, one release, one conversation, or one moment where you finally stop hesitating. And honestly, this feels much closer than expected. But Spirit is showing that you have been waiting months of waiting. You've been waiting months. And I'm hearing that suddenly everything will just start happening at once. This is definitely a turning point right here. So what's going to happen when this manifestation arrives? Or we got the Empress, beautiful energy. You definitely, you're pregnant for 9 months, right? There's the Nine of Wands, right? you're about to give birth, all right? The Empress is about abundance, confidence, stability, growth, beauty, emotional fulfillment, and receiving. So I feel like this manifestation is going to change. It changes your energy completely. So some of you definitely go from some sort of from survival mode into finally feeling safe enough to enjoy your life again. So yeah, definitely that financial improvement. It could be emotional peace, success in business, a business venture, or some sort of creativity. Maybe for some of you, it's going to be healthier relationships or meeting the one, or maybe it's self-worth healing, home and family stability, or simply feeling grounded and emotionally fulfilled again. The biggest thing here, though, is you're going to stop chasing. The Empress doesn't force things, she attracts. And a Spirit is really showing here that this manifestation helps you step into a version of yourself that no longer feels desperate, exhausted, or even emotionally depleted. Now, we do have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which I quite love this here, because it's showing success, right? Victory. So underneath all of this energy here, Spirit is showing karmic balance, also that trying to come back into your life. Six of Wands, justice. Definitely some sort of recognition that is coming through after some hardship. Maybe it's rewards after a lesson, truth being revealed, karmic scales balancing out. Overdue success, public recognition for some, victories after long delays. It could be some sort of legal win, all right? And finally feeling seen for everything that you've endured. So for some of you, this manifestation definitely is going to arrive after a major karmic cycle has officially closed. And this is also associated with Jupiter and Leo. That could be significant. Even a Libra season could be significant for you. We currently are in Taurus season, perhaps even Gemini season. Hey, take what resonates, beautiful souls. Those are just months that I feel like it's coming through. And yeah, some of you, justice. Spirit is saying something was unfair, but it cannot stay unbalanced forever, all right? And you are closer to the breakthrough. You're closer to the breakthrough than you think. So collective, beautiful souls, those of you that clicked on this message, I just saw double two, definitely, wow, double two could be significant for some of you. I just saw that now. That could be confirmation for some of you. I'm getting alignment, balance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button, and I'll check you around in the next one. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, welcome in, beautiful souls. And let's dive in and see what is this big manifestation that you're waiting for to come in. Wow. Interesting. Six of Wands was at the bottom of the deck as well, on the collective reading. So perhaps you are coming from there as well. This entire reading feels like finally moving out of survival mode, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and for some of you even physically too, because this can also be a move. And in the collective reading, I picked up quite a move card as well. There we had the Eight of Cups. It could have been a move as well. So if you did come from there with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, possibly, all right? But definitely, either way, the cards are coming through with some sort of huge transition energy here. Like what Spirit's also showing here through the cards is that many of you have been carrying emotional heaviness, confusion, exhaustion, or maybe some sort of instability for a long time now. And I feel like your manifestation is finally leaving. Your manifestation is connected to finally leaving that kind of energy behind. I'm hearing not temporarily, but permanently. So, Six of Swords energy for this manifestation, it feels like peace. And honestly, for some of you, You've wanted peace more than anything else. I mean, the waters are really rough here, okay? Birds could also be significant for some of you. She's also got a bag packed there. Definitely moving homes, travel, relocation, leaving toxic situations behind, leaving toxic situations. There could be emotional healing. It could be transition into calmer waters or calmer chapter, escaping financial stress, finally finding some sort of mental clarity, or this could just be moving towards healthier relationships and opportunities. Hey, maybe it's all of it. All right. Sixes could be a significant number for some of you. Some of you, this is a literal move, a new job, a new environment, definitely a major life transition happening. But if we're looking at it spiritually, this feels like finally crossing out a very difficult cycle. Like you really have been through a lot emotionally. My Pisces, Aries, Cusp, and Spirit is showing here that this manifestation isn't just about getting something. It's about getting out of something, out of confusion, out of instability, out of that emotional exhaustion. And the beautiful part is here that you're already in transition now. Some of you have been in transition for quite some time. Some of you, it probably feels like you don't even realize that you have been in this transition. Okay. Double sixes really could be significant here. All right. Six of Swords and Six of Pentacles. What's aligning behind the scenes is what Spirit is showing is balancing out something. Something is being balanced out behind the scenes. This could be support, equal give and take, fairness, resources, opportunities, finally, like help finally entering in your life after a period where things have just been maybe felt one-sided. Some of you have maybe been giving way too long, emotionally, financially, maybe energetically, either or. What Spirit is saying here, what's coming back into balance is some sort of financial opportunities improving. This is a pentacle. Money will be improving. Perhaps it'll be help arriving unexpectedly. Maybe someone will want to invest in you. Maybe there's going to be good work opportunities or jobs that will just line up. Or within a job, maybe you'll get a promotion. Definitely that emotional equal give and take. Karma is balancing out, karmic balancing. And also maybe some of you will be finally receiving the support that you actually deserved earlier. So for some of you, there's going to be some sort of conversations coming in, offers, opportunities, or really just helpful people quietly aligning already. So whatever this delay has been, it was definitely not meaningless. Spirit is also showing here that you had to learn the difference between surviving and then also receiving. Now, we do have the star here of what could possibly still be blocking or delaying this. And this is quite powerful because the blockage isn't failure here. This is not, it's like almost like a bit of a discouragement. Like the star tells me that you have gone through a lot of disappointment after disappointment to the point where maybe your hope started fading. But I'm actually hearing that your faith was even still, it was small as a mustard seed, that you never gave up on, but maybe hope was a bit, the light was dimming there a little bit. And Spirit is showing that a part of this delay came from emotional exhaustion, maybe trust issues with the universe. Yeah, perhaps maybe it was trust issues with the universe. Or maybe it was just feeling afraid to fully believe in something again. For some of you, maybe it was for your protection, all right? Some of you, maybe you protect yourselves by expecting also less. Okay. Maybe the things wasn't properly aligned also yet for you. Okay. The universe was busy aligning things for you. Yeah. Things were supposed to be properly aligned. But, okay. Like what I'm also getting here is if you don't hope too much, you won't get hurt. But Spirit is also saying you cannot manifest from a completely disconnected heart space. Now, for some of you also, this card talks about healing still matters here, because this can also be a healing that maybe there may be still emotional wounds regarded to connected to rejection, abandonment, maybe failed dreams, financial instability, heartbreak, or maybe feeling unseen. And here Spirit is just saying, Spirit's bringing back this message is, don't let past disappointments convince you that the future blessings aren't, that the future blessings are impossible, because they are possible. The color purple and turquoise, greeny colors could really be significant for some of you. It doesn't have to be. The color red's also really standing out here as well. Okay, 2 of Swords, timing energy. So this timing here, it feels connected to some sort of decision point. The manifestation feels like it was paused, not denied. Something needed clarity first. So maybe there was a choice that you have been avoiding, or maybe a conversation still needing to happen, a truth needing for some sort of acknowledgement, or maybe a situation where your heart already knows the answer, but your mind keeps delaying it. This doesn't feel too far away. It actually feels like the manifestation moves quickly after a period of stillness or indecision. Like a Spirit is showing here that once a choice is made, there's a choice here behind. Somebody else might need to also make a choice, all right? Maybe it's like an application or financial something for approval, all right? Maybe there was something that was outstanding that they still needed. But once communication comes in, the energy will start flowing again. I feel like this is a turning point. Libra season could really be significant. Yeah, I'm really getting Libra season something about this manifestation. Not for all of you, but some of you. Okay, so the 4 of Swords here is what happens when this finally arrives. And I feel like there's such a deep relief energy here with this 4 of Swords, my Pisces, Aries, Christ. I feel like almost like there's this deep emotional, looking at this combination, because it looks like, I feel like your soul's tired. I mean, okay, so 4 of Swords is peace, it's emotional recovery, it's mental calmness, it's stability, it's space to breathe again, it's healing after chaos. It's just like the energy of finally feeling safe enough to rest. All right, you don't have to look over your shoulder kind of energy. For some of you, maybe you've been functioning in constant survival mode for so long that maybe your nervous system forgot what peace actually feels like. And I feel like this manifestation is going to change that. This isn't loud, flashy energy. It's just the energy of, I can finally sleep peacefully at night. I feel safe. I don't feel emotionally trapped anymore. I can breathe. This really, really does feel very powerful. Both cards are associated with Libra. Aquarius energy could also be significant for some of you. Perhaps it started in Aquarius season. It doesn't have to be. All right, here with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. Now, the devil is also over here. Capricorn, Leo. Underneath all of this, Spirit is showing that your breakthrough is tied to overcoming something that has had maybe a strong hold on you. It could be fear, toxic attachments, maybe unhealthy patterns, overworking, addiction to struggle, controlling situations, trauma bonds, self-doubt, scarcity mindsets, or maybe feeling chained to the past. But whatever this is, all right, it is paired with the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is the most important here, because this is a recognition, victory. This is definitely going to come in. between Leo season and Libra. All right. It's going to come in and you're going to be very excited, very happy. There is some sort of freedom after battle, recognition after overcoming it. For some of you, people may not even realize actually how much you've been carrying privately. Spirit is saying, like, the Six of Wands, you are not meant to stay stuck in this energy anymore forever. All right. This manifestation feels like reclaiming your power after a heavy chapter. And honestly, this breakthrough feels much closer to you than you think. Maybe it's even closer. Yeah, my ears just started ringing now. Interesting. The 15th could be significant of a month, or even the 23rd. I'm also seeing the 11th, the 26th. So beautiful souls, sending you all so much love and light, and I'll definitely check you around in the next one. Aries, Taurus, let's have a look at this manifestation. Angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please come through for our Aries, Taurus. Interesting, your cards are already popping out here. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Taurus, this energy feels really big. There is, I feel like, a big manifestation coming in. I feel like it's not a small manifestation, not temporary wins here. Yeah, Spirit is really showing major life upgrade energy here. But a little bit of confusion around which path is actually meant for you, because the manifestation is trying to open multiple possibilities at once. And honestly, this may be exactly why things have maybe felt overwhelming lately. So you look at your first card, the 7 of Cups. Okay, 7s could be a significant number for you. I mean, manifestation, your manifestation really feels connected to opportunities, possibilities, dreams, choices, expansion. Many of you, maybe it's multiple job opportunities. Maybe you've got a few business ideas growing. Financial improvement. Some of you, it's moving or travel. Several romantic options coming in. Creative success. This could be even social media, online recognition for some of you. Some of you, it's going to be a spiritual awakening. Or maybe it's just finally realizing that you're actually capable of more than the life that you've actually been settling for. 7 of Cups is like Spirit is saying, Spirit is like opening your vision first. Like you're beginning to see the possibilities you couldn't even see before. And honestly, some of you are entering a phase where your life could change very quickly depending on the choices you make now. So like this manifestation is connected to, what do you truly want? Not what's safe, not what other people expect, not what keeps you comfortable, but what genuinely aligns with your soul. So, for some of my Aries, Taurus cusps, that realization is just going to, once you make that, it's going to change. That realization is going to change everything. Then, what is aligning behind the scenes? We have the 8 of Pentacles. And honestly, here, Spirit is quietly building something solid behind the scenes here. So this could be a long-term manifestation energy. 8 of Pentacles is talking about consistency is paying off, even if you haven't maybe fully seen the results yet. This is like some of you have been really improving your skills, maybe learning lessons, building financially, healing slowly, working quietly towards a goal, or maybe trying to create more stability step by step. And Spirit is like saying, yeah, none of that effort was wasted or is wasted. There is a preparation happening here. This manifestation is built very carefully, and I'm hearing built with, I'm seeing it like in capital letters in my mind's eye here. For some of you, someone is actually watching your work, your effort, your growth, your dedication behind the scenes more than maybe even realize. So maybe this is going to be a promotion, better opportunities. Maybe it'll be recognition. Business growth, financial stability. Yeah, definitely seeing some sort of long-term abundance here. I mean, we'll have double eights here. Double eights could be a significant number for you. I'm hearing that this is why the timing has felt slow. I'm hearing also for some of you, pay attention to the 8-8 portal when it does come in the future. Yeah, Spirit wanted this, whatever this manifestation, they wanted to last. What may still be blocking this delay? Or blocking this or delaying it? King of Pentacles. This is very interesting because the blockage feels tied to some sort of control, stability, fears, or maybe attachment to material security. So some of you are so focused on creating certainty that maybe you may unintentionally resist change. The King of Pentacles likes guarantees. But manifestations don't always arrive in perfectly controlled ways, right? So for some of you, this card is just pointing towards a fear of financial instability or attachment to an old job or an old version of success. Maybe it's overworking. Maybe it's staying where things are secure but unfolding or unfulfilling, sorry. Staying where things are secure but unfulfilling. Or perhaps it is measuring your worth only through productivity or money. So like Spirit is showing here that your manifestation does require both vision and trust, not just control. And honestly, some of you may already be very close to the life that you want, but maybe you are afraid to fully claim it because it changes your identity. Okay. Timing energy, Nine of Pentacles here. So the timing feels connected to independence, self-worth, and personal stability first. So this manifestation unfolds as you become more confident standing in your own energy. So many of you, Spirit is showing here that once you start chasing some sort of validation, that I feel like this manifestation will open up. This is also Virgo energy. Maybe Virgo season will be very significant as well. I feel like this timing doesn't feel chaotic or rushed. It feels earned. Slowly unfolding into something stable, luxurious, peaceful, aligned. It also could be 9 months or 9 years that you've been working on this. And honestly, I feel whatever this is, it does actually feel closer than it actually looks. So perhaps you've been working on this for some time already now. The Nine of Pentacles often shows manifestations arriving after someone finally realizes, I don't need to beg for what is actually meant for me. So there is some sort of energetic shift that changes everything. And remember to take timing with a pinch of salt, beautiful souls. I just saw 11 and 33. That could be really significant angel numbers as well for you. The 11th could be significant as well. I'm seeing the 23rd. I'm seeing the 26th. Also, I saw the 25th. I'm seeing the 25th also in my mind's eye. What happens when this arrives is the 8 of Wands. Okay, and this is wow, right? So I'm hearing here that with this 8 of Wands, that once this manifestation arrives, right, your life is just going to speed up, right? Life is going to feel like sudden movements, rapid success, fast communications, just opportunities will be opening up all at once. Travel, relocations, momentum will be returning, some sort of exciting news, maybe a passion that will be reigniting, or this could even be finally feeling like life is moving forward again. So some of you definitely will go from some sort of stagnation and then to suddenly having too much happen at once. And honestly, like Spirit is showing that this energy is of like things were quiet for so long and then all of a sudden everything just changed. The manifestation really does come in and breaks stagnation completely. Now, underneath everything, we have this 5 of Wands here. I feel like this is something to do with internal conflict and trust issues. Perhaps there's been some sort of competition, stress, could be overthinking, conflict desires, outside opinions, chaotic environments, or maybe feeling like you constantly have to fight for your place. Yeah, underneath it all, 7 of Swords here. Some of you had to learn survival mode because of past disappointments, betrayal, instability, or situations where maybe you felt you couldn't fully trust people. For others, this could even point to self-sabotage through overthinking or avoidance. Like Spirit is showing also here that not every opportunity is a trap. Not every blessing will disappear. And honestly, I feel like this manifestation, it feels like it's trying to reach you, or it's trying to reach you, but it's also trying to teach you how to receive success without fear attached to it. I feel like this breakthrough comes when you stop expecting loss before the blessing actually arrives. So, beautiful souls. Number 5 could be significant. Nines. Number 9 could be significant. 5s and 7. Double 7, double 8s in your reading. And 7, 8, 9 could be very significant, like steps, right? But even the life path numbers could be significant as well to some of you as well. Oh yeah, you're going to be very, very happy. Two of Pentacles. But definitely something about balance. Juggling could be significant. But when this does come in, yeah, you're going to be that queen there in your chair holding your pentacles. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one. Thank you for hitting that like button. Hey, beautiful souls, Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's have a look and see what is this big manifestation, the big breakthrough, the blessing, the opportunity, the connection, the healing, the life shift. What is it, beautiful soul, spirit, angels, ancestors, for our beautiful Taurus, Geminis? Angel spirits, please come through. Thank you. Ooh. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, Page of Cups, yeah, the Devil, and we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. With all these pages coming out, okay, what I'm feeling here is your big manifestation coming in is it feels like a doorway opening. New beginnings, a message, maybe an opportunity, a spark, but like Spirit is showing that this manifestation starts small before it becomes something much bigger. Definitely not dead end energy at all. It does feel alive, curious, fast moving, almost unpredictable. And honestly, some of you are about to receive clarity that changes your entire direction. All right. Looking at your first card, the manifestation. And this year for you, my Taurus Gemini cusp, it feels like it's connected to some sort of exciting new beginning. A fresh opportunity, some sort of inspiration, movement, maybe even a possibility. For many of you, this could possibly involve, it could be a new job opportunity. Maybe it'll be a business or creative ideas taking off. Okay, travel, relocation. I'm getting a lot of travel, relocation in the collective. Remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. Perhaps you feel called to share it with us. What is this big manifestation for you? Some of you, this is going to be a new passionate connection coming in, unexpected communication. This could be social media growth, spiritual awakening, confidence that is returning, or finally feeling excited about life again. Yeah, the Page of Wands is definitely the spark before the fire. So like Spirit is really showing that this manifestation is going to begin with one conversation, one message, one opportunity, one decision, or one sudden burst of inspiration. So for my Taurus Gemini cusps, this feels like finally rediscovering your passion after feeling emotionally or maybe mentally stuck for a while. This energy is like your life is trying to move again. Now, beautiful souls, the energy coming through here, the timelines will probably be different for you. Some of you, this could have already started happening and you might be in the middle or towards the end. All right, so each of your timelines will be different. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But let's have a look at, regarding this manifestation, what was or is aligning behind the scenes. And we do have the Ace of Swords. Wow, right? Spirit is really cutting through confusion behind the scenes here. There's truths that are being revealed. I mean, a lot of truths have been coming out, right, since May. I think even before May, right? Mental clarity, breakthroughs, important communication, contracts or decisions, realizations. It could be a new perspective on something, or this could also be finally understanding why things unfolded the way they did. But many of you, there is some sort of hidden conversations, opportunities, truths that are already developing behind the scenes. And honestly, this feels like a breakthrough period. Like Spirit is like saying here, the fog is lifting. So some of my Taurus Gemini cusps here, this might be a sudden realization, or you may suddenly realize, okay, what you truly want, who you've outgrown, what direction you need to take, or what opportunity you need to stop ignoring. Whatever this is going to be for each and one of you, it's going to be different, but whatever this is, it changes the whole energy completely. All right. The 14th of a month could be significant for some of you. Four of Pentacles is what might still be blocking or delaying, or could have been blocking or delaying. If you're right in the beginning, take what resonates, beautiful souls. It feels like it's connected to the fear of loss. Like the Four of Pentacles is the energy of holding on tightly, okay, depending on the situation. So maybe you could be emotionally guarded, maybe afraid to take risks, overly attracted to security, resisting to change, afraid of financial instability, or trying to control outcomes too much. And Spirit's like showing here that the manifestation needs movement. But there might be that fear that's saying that you might be having of, what if you lose what you already have, right? It's like you get this money and you want to invest it in a new business project or something like that, example, and you're scared to lose that money, right? Sometimes, unfortunately, in life, we need to make risks for things to happen, all right? We cannot always fear. But obviously, you got to look at everything surrounding the scenario. Do you have backup and what, all right? For some of you, this could even be emotional protection too. You may want the manifestation, but part of you still is afraid to maybe fully open up to it. Maybe especially after some sort of disappointments from the past. But Spirit keeps repeating here, like they're saying here that holding on too tightly can delay what is trying to flow towards you. So you'll know what this is in your situation regarding this manifestation. Again, it'll be different for each and every one of you. The timing of this, it feels quite emotional. It's the Page of Cups. Cups are emotional. So this manifestation might arrive through an unexpected message. Pages are also messages. Emotional openness, it could be that creative inspiration. It could be your intuition. Maybe some sort of apology or heartfelt communication. It could be synchronicities, or perhaps it's something that emotionally just surprises you. This doesn't feel harsh or forceful, all right? It feels gentle, almost like Spirit is slowly reopens your heart first. So for some of you, the timing unfolds after you allow yourself to become emotionally valuable again, or vulnerable, all right? I think that's the right word. Honestly, this feels closer than expected, all right, depending on your timeline, your situation, all right, and your emotions, all right. and the actions that you put through as well. But the page can also bring unexpected emotional opportunities when you least expect them as well. All right. So whatever this is for you, Spirit is also showing me here that don't ignore the intuitive nudges during this time. Okay. Now, interesting, what happens when this arrives? We have the devil. So this manifestation, I feel, completely changes some sort of personal power. I feel called to get a clarifier here, just so we can see. All right, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, this is really powerful. All right, confidence, personal power energy. Because I mean, here it felt a little bit negative, but at the same time it didn't feel negative. So just to confirm, is it negative or is it not negative? All right, so Six of Wands, meaning it's not, definitely not negative. It actually feels quite magnetic, quite intense, desirable. So for some of you, my Taurus Geminis, this manifestation is going to bring major success, recognition, attention, financial growth, strong, passionate or chemistry, powerful ambition, influence, or finally feeling empowered after a long period of self-doubt. Okay. But also just being a little bit mindful, being the devil, all right, being here, is not becoming too consumed by external validation, maybe obsession, maybe a bit of over-attachment once the success starts arriving. But with the Six of Wands, people are going to notice your transformation. You may suddenly receive praises once this manifestation comes in, visibility, recognition, opportunities, attention, or maybe it's going to be success that you didn't fully expect. Okay, so some of you, this actually what I'm hearing is this manifestation is going to come in when you least expect it. Some of you already know, all right? But the key is going to be here is, okay, some of you are really stepping into a much more powerful version of yourselves. Yes. And, okay, the key also here, what I was getting to is stay grounded while receiving this. Now, overall energy at the bottom of the deck underneath all of this, all right, judgment. Not judgment. Judgment could be significant. Sorry, it's justice. Okay. Spirit is talking about karmic balance finally unfolding. So truth, accountability, karmic rewards, contracts. This could be legal matters that are resolving. Fairness that is returning. Soul lessons completing. And manifestations arriving at the right divine timing, I'm hearing. So many of you, this manifestation is going to arrive after an important energetic balancing, something balancing happens first. After that balancing, something balances out first. And what I'm getting as well is whatever was unfair cannot stay unbalanced forever. So honestly, this reading feels like the universe is finally correcting something in your favor. So beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Let me know in the comments if you feel like a call to share with us and being subscribers here, and I'll definitely check you around in the next one. And if you're still here, if you have a topic suggestion that you would like us to dive in for your cusp signs, do put it below in the comments, beautiful souls, and let's see, perhaps I choose your topic next. Love and light, beautiful. Gemini, Cancer cusps, welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's have a look at this major manifestation, blessing that is trying to come in. Ooh, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, Hierophant, and Three of Wands. I feel like your reading is deeply connected to stability, security, and finally building something solid after a period of uncertainty. Like, this energy feels serious, okay? Not temporary excitement, not random luck. Like, Spirit is like showing here manifestation that's connected to long-term security, commitment, financial growth, structure, and emotional grounding. And honestly, many of you, this manifestation feels tied to finally creating a life that feels safe again. Now, first card out is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, fours are regarding stability, and stability can mean different things to each and one of you. So it could be financial stability, it could be wanting to save money, buying property or a car, stabilizing your business, protecting your peace, emotional security, commitment and love, creating stronger boundaries for some of you. Or maybe it's finally feeling like your life is no longer constantly shifting underneath you. So some of you have perhaps gone through periods where life felt emotionally or financially unpredictable. And Spirit's now showing you here that you actually, maybe you have already known that you're actually trying to build something sustainable. Like, this manifestation feels like I need something real now, not fantasy, not inconsistency, not temporary highs, something that's lasting. And honestly, like, a lot of you perhaps really are entering a chapter. I feel like, a lot of you will be entering a chapter where long-term foundations matter more than the temporary excitements. So what is trying to align behind the scenes? We have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles here. And this is like, oh wow, right? This is genuine opportunity that's trying to enter your life. Money, career opportunity, business success, new home, stability, promotions, investments, abundance, or a completely new chapter that has a long-term potential. But Spirit is showing here that the seed is already being planted behind the scenes. So somewhere you have already planted seeds for this, and whatever this is for you. So some of you, my Gemini, Cancer, Cups, may not fully realize actually how close this opportunity really is. This feels like divine timing finally opening a door. And honestly, this manifestation looks very capable of growing into something much bigger over time. Like, I feel like this manifestation feels much closer. All right. What may be still blocking or delaying this? The Emperor. So I feel like it could, this blockage could be related to control. All right. The Emperor, like certainty, structure, predictability. And Spirit is showing that some of you may be trying to control how the manifestation arrives instead of allowing things to unfold naturally. Maybe there's this, for some of you, okay, this can even point to maybe fear of vulnerability, maybe overworking, hyper-independence, resistance to receiving help, needing everything to be perfectly planned first, or maybe feeling responsible for carrying everything alone. For some of my Gemini, Cancer cusps, some of you had to learn survival mode so deeply that relaxing actually feels unsafe. But Spirit is also saying here that you do not have to control every detail for the manifestation to arrive, right? Some of you, there's also healing that's needed around authority figures, masculine energies, father wounds, leadership, power dynamics. Okay. The timing of this Hierophant, this could be Taurus season for some of you. This could be now coming, already come in Taurus season. Or this could just be that it also feels, maybe it's going to be that Taurus new moon, all right? Either way, whatever the timing is, this could also be spiritually guided or connected to long-term alignment. So the Hierophant is also not rushed energy, right? This manifestation will unfold through commitment, consistency, spiritual lessons, could be contracts, institutions, traditions, mentorships, education, and for some of you, divine timing working slowly but correctly. For some of you, this manifestation may arrive after committing to a path, after choosing stability. It might be during a spiritual awakening, through a workplace or institution, or even after learning an important soul lesson. I feel like this energy says there's still a process unfolding first. But the process has purpose. And also what I'm getting here is whatever is going to be coming, it's meant to last. I definitely get double fours here on your reading. Double fours is very strong here. Threes are very strong here. The 30th of a month could be significant. The 23rd could be a significant day as well. Yeah, your birthdays are coming up soon. Happy birthday in advance, beautiful souls. In advance. All right, let's have a look here. The last card is the Three of Wands. What happens after? What happens when it arrives? When this manifestation arrives? This kind of feels, this is like really intense manifestation energy. I'm hearing also this changes your future vision completely. There's going to be growth, movement, progress, horizon, new horizons. I'm hearing once this manifestation arrives, you're going to stop feeling trapped in old cycles. Like suddenly your world opens wider. So perhaps there will be travel, a relocation, business expansion, future planning, confidence returning, exciting opportunities, getting emotional optimism, and finally feeling hopeful about what is ahead. Yeah, this manifestation becomes the foundation for an entirely new chapter of life. I've got some more info downloads coming in here for what is aligning behind the scenes. I'm hearing also something about financial recovery. I don't know if I mentioned that. If I did, then that could be just double confirmation for someone. Some of you, it could be new homes. Yeah, something about money. I hear money is coming in. And it's not going to come in as a fantasy, illusion, or temporary. I'm hearing some of you, there's going to be unseen opportunities that is already aligning behind, that's forming behind the scenes, whether some of you is ready to do something to do finances, some of you to really work, property, partnerships. I'm hearing about marriage, something about marriage. What I'm getting here, something after committing to a path, after choosing stability. Some of you, this could be through through educational mentorship, yeah. Institution contracts, marriage, long-term commitments, career establishment, legal contracts, some sort of major life milestone. Yeah, Spirit's also saying here, you begin seeing the future for yourself again instead of just surviving it day by day. Now, here we do have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is the hidden overall energy. Spirit is talking about abundance here, grounding, nurturing, long-term stability, trying to grow into your life. Definitely, I'm getting a lot about finances here, financial improvements, emotional maturity, self-worth growth, home, family stability, nurturing yourself properly. Some of you, it'll be success through consistency. And some of you, it's going to be about building a life that actually supports your well-being. So for many of you, this manifestation is preparing you to become the most stable version of yourself that you've been actually maybe trying to reach for years. And honestly, like, this energy feels beautiful because it's not just about success. It's actually about the peace that's coming in with the success. Definitely our force foundation, like your whole foundation. So, wow. Okay. My Gemini Cancers, let us know in the comments if you feel called to what is this manifestation is for you. Each one of you will be different. But it definitely does feel something about it being deeply tied to building the kind of life where, like, your nervous system can finally relax inside. Now, beautiful souls, if this reading resonated, let us know below in the comments. Thank you for sharing your thoughts in the comments. Liking the video, being subscribers here. And remember, sometimes, the universe delays things because it's trying to build something stronger than what you originally imagined. So I'm sending you love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one. My Cancer, Leo Cusp, welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's have a look at what is this major manifestation that's trying to come in. What are you been manifesting? Okay, why is, and this is like sideways, all right? Let's have a look here. What is this manifestation? Can we get another one for there? 5 of Wands with the Queen of Cups. Woo. What is this manifestation for our Cancer, Leo, Cusp? Spirit angels, ancestors, all of the highest light and good, please. Can we get some details here? Oh, 4 of Pentacles. What? I shuffled this deck. I'm getting the same cards as a Gemini Cancers. Okay, here's some different cards. Alright. What is at the bottom of the deck? Oh, here's your Leo coming out. Strength. Spirit, can we get some clarifiers out here? What is going on here with this deck? Well, okay, we already got some clarifiers out here. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Whoopsie. Okay. Chariot fell on the floor. And the Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant. Justice. And the 7 of Cups, Spirit. Ooh. What is this under here? I didn't see that. Ooh. Well, we definitely got more cards out your reading so far than the rest of the other cups. So obviously, Spirit has a lot to say here that I felt called to get extra clarifiers. My Cancer Leos, this reading feels intense emotionally, but also incredibly transformational. I mean, a Leo card, Cancer card, a Leo card. Okay, this is Scorpio, but there's another Cancer. Oh, wow, okay. Spirit is like showing that many of you have been carrying a lot of silent battles internally while still trying to appear strong externally. Honestly, this manifestation feels less like a random blessing, more like a breakthrough after emotional warfare. Warfare. What the hell is that? Warfare. There's a strong energy here of reclaiming yourself after confusion, heartbreak, control issues, emotional burnout, or perhaps situations that really have made you question your worth. Like Spirit is saying here that you're not staying in that chapter. Now, just looking at the chariot, why I say that is some of you are really moving forward, something to that effect. But let's go straight here to this manifestation. What is Spirit talking about? Okay, so interesting. 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups, clarified here. 8 of Swords, Emperor reversed, that we didn't see, then I eventually flipped it over, and 10 of Swords reversed here. Alright, I don't know why I got the light on there. That's better, so that light doesn't take everything out. Alright. Alright, I started this recording last night, the previous evening, and I had to put the flash on, the light. Okay, let's get to the point. This manifestation feels connected to resolving inner conflict, emotional chaos, or maybe even situations that have kept you mentally trapped for quite some time. So what we have been dealing here with, what I feel like, it's going to resonate with some of you, and some of you it's not going to resonate with. But what I'm getting here is emotional overwhelm, power struggles, toxic dynamics, controlling people, internal anxiety, fear of failure, heartbreak, or constantly battling between your emotional and your logical side, your emotions and logic. Wow, and did you see that? This 10 just went upright. There's 10 of Swords. Ooh, okay. So this is definitely coming to an end. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, I get the energy that a lot of you, male, female, doesn't matter, right? Just energy. It's talking about how much fear and overthinking and emotional entrapment. Okay, sorry. I'm getting a lot of downloads here. Okay, Queen of Cups is your soul that is trying to heal emotionally. But the 8 of Swords is talking about the fear and the overthinking, the emotional entrapment that has been surrounding this manifestation journey. Now, the Emperor reversed here. I feel like some of you really have dealt with unstable masculine energies, control issues, authority conflicts, emotionally unavailable people, toxic work environments, or situations where you felt powerless. Okay, with the 10 of Swords that originally was out reversed is like, I feel like it changes everything. And I actually feel like it doesn't matter, okay, whether this is reversed or not reversed, okay. The 10 is basically saying it's done. It's coming to an end, all right? The worst is over. So this manifestation does feel like you are rising out of some sort of emotional survival mode. And for some of you, the manifestation itself is emotional freedom. Not needing to constantly fight anymore. And this can be in different types of situations. All right. This could be related to even work, your location, your current location, people dynamics. All right. But I feel like it's coming to an end. Because what is aligning behind the scenes here? 4 of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. I feel like here Spirit is quietly stabilizing your path before the acceleration movement. Okay. What's really important is now the 4 of Pentacles, it is talking about protecting your energy, your resources, your finances, your emotional stability. Each and one of you is going to be different, or it can be all right? And this is happening behind the scenes, even when things have felt delayed. But the Chariot is here saying there's movement, there's victory, there's direction, there's travel, there's breakthroughs. All right? And Spirit is saying that the delays was about gaining control before this acceleration happens, before this movement happens. Number 47 could be significant. 4 or 7s could be significant, is really standing out. Yeah, we also had a 4 on the Empress, the double 4s, divinely protected, could be significant. Angel number 44. Some of you, really, this is going to be about a move, career progress, financial recovery, travel. I'm getting travel again with the Chariot, something to do with a car maybe, leaving difficult situations. A major movement forward is already beginning to align. So this is a movement, all right, travel, car, progress in money's here, all right. Perhaps you're going to get a new car. Saving for a new car. This feels much closer than you think. There's definitely some sort of turning point here. What could, though, be blocking this? Interesting that Ace of Pentacles came in and we're clarifying this. Okay, so delaying or blocking, it could be either. This is actually quite powerful. Spirit is coming through because this blockage isn't the manifestation itself, it's the opportunity. The opportunity is there, but the Spirit is talking about that showing alignment, commitment, and balance. The karmic balance still matter first, okay? So some of you may be afraid to fully commit, hesitate to trust stability, questioning whether something is truly meant for you, or trying to avoid repeating some past mistakes, repeating the old mistakes. The Hierophant is definitely something about long-term structure, all right? And Justice is like everything must align fairly and correctly before it fully arrives. So whether this is contracts, legal matters, karmic lessons, official commitments, career structures, yeah, spiritual lessons, karmic or spiritual lessons. Maybe it isn't. This could also just be still something that's still finalizing behind the scenes. Whatever this manifestation is, I'm hearing it's meant to last, and that's why divine timing also matters a lot here in this spread. 7 of Cups. Clarified by the 9 of Swords. This timing here, because this card is supposed to be under the timing section. So it feels clouded. Not because the manifestation isn't coming, but maybe because anxiety is making the timeline a bit confusing. Because what is the 9 of Swords? Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, that kind of energy. So it's not. This is nothing to do that the manifestation is not coming, but maybe anxiety is making the timeline feel longer or confusing. 7 of Cups talks also about multiple possibilities that are unfolding. There's some sort of worry about the outcome before it happens. Whether it's fear, sleepless nights, worry, that kind of energy, right? But Spirit is saying that your mind may currently be making the timing, feel further away. Again, I'm repeating that. It came through again. Because emotionally, this manifestation feels much closer than you think, but clarity arrives after releasing fear-based thinking. So some of you may be also needing to stop trying to predict every detail before allowing this manifestation to before allowing the manifestation to unfold naturally. This is why the timing has felt strange. But when it does arrive, things are going to speed up. Yeah, definitely we got double eights, triple eights actually in your reading. So triple eights could be a significant angel number for you. Okay, and I'm hearing this is going to, once this happens, things are going to move very quickly, okay? Once this breakthrough happens, okay, it's going to feel like your life just suddenly will start moving again after long emotional stagnation. This can be exciting communication, opportunities arriving rapidly, career movement, new homes, travel, relocation, emotional breakthroughs, some sort of confidence coming back online, fast momentum, passionate new energy, new people, maybe a major forward movement. So it's going to be different for everyone, but just know this is a good card, okay? Things are just going to happen quickly, and it's going to be good. And yeah, months of heavy emotional heaviness, things are just going to suddenly begin unfolding one after the other, and everything is just going to work out just fine. Your manifestation feels like it reawakens your spirit. And we do have, as you can see poking out here, we have strength at the bottom of the deck. And this is very beautiful because underneath everything is saying that you do have the strength, you do have the resilience, you have survived something really deeply that tested you really emotionally, but instead of becoming colder, your soul actually became wiser. I mean, the strength is tied to emotional courage, inner healing, resilience after hardship, reclaiming confidence, soft strength, and learning how to move forward without carrying the same fear anymore. And honestly, like, your manifestation feels tied to realizing actually how strong you actually are. Not because life was easy, but because you kept going even when it wasn't. All right. You know how to get things done. You know that the resources are available to you to take the action to get things done. So your breakthrough is closer than you realize, but Spirit keeps saying also that your healing mattered just as much as this manifestation itself. So beautiful souls, let me know in the comments if this reading resonated, helped you in any sort of way. What is this? What is happening? Is it a car? Is it a move? Yeah, let me know in the comments. And just remember that sometimes the universe does slow things down because it's trying to rebuild you stronger before everything really starts moving forward again. That's what I'm getting. So beautiful souls, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button, and I'll check you around in the next one. Leo, Virgo, Cusp, let's have a look and see what is this manifestation for you beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. I truly appreciate it. And let's dive in. What is this major wow. Okay. 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, let's keep going. We'll get a clarifying out for that. 3 of Cups, Temperance. This could be something delayed, communication. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's get it. Let us have a look here. What is happening? And get a clarify out here. Thank you for being patient with me, beautiful souls. I appreciate it. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Why is this 8 of Wands reversed regarding what this major manifestation is trying to come in to Leo Virgo's lives? Queen of Cups is sticking out there. Seven of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Got quite a handful of. So this one feels like something was delayed, emotionally complicated, maybe blocked behind the scenes. But I feel like it's finally all coming together. Like Spirit is like showing here that this manifestation is actually bigger than you actually realize, because beneath the surface, this isn't just about one opportunity. It actually feels tied to emotional security, long-term stability, trust, and the kind of future that you've secretly wanted for a long time. So we spoke about delayed, right? Like the manifestation feels delayed, like maybe it's delayed communication, delayed movement, or something that was supposed to move faster but got maybe emotionally entangled somewhere along the way. Yeah, Queen of Cups is talking about is your emotions, your intuition. This could involve something regarding because we have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. It could be delayed financial success, postponed opportunities, complicated love situations, trust issues, emotional confusion, maybe family or stability concerns. It could be inheritance or long-term money matters. It could be about moving plans, business growth delays, or it could even be finally achieving the stable future that you have been trying to build. Queen of Cups is talking about, it tells me the emotions are very deep here. But also it talks about intuition. So some of you have been intuitively feeling that something significant is trying to shift, but the process maybe felt emotionally draining because there's uncertainty attached to it. Now, that Seven of Swords, it feels like maybe it could be fear, it could be avoidance, trust issues, hidden emotions at play. Maybe it's hidden emotions playing a role in this delay. Some of you, someone avoided honesty maybe, communication became unclear. Maybe there's communication that's not happening behind the scenes. Fear of vulnerability slowed things down. Or maybe you learned to emotionally protect yourself after a lot of disappointments. But the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it changes this entire reading, alright? Like Spirit is showing this manifestation itself is stable. It's long term, it's lasting. It's definitely not small temporary energy. So it could be, again, this could be long-term wealth, stable relationship, family healing, family business or business success, generational stability, home ownership, marriage commitment, or finally building the life that you've envisioned. But Spirit says here that emotional healing and trust issues needs to be addressed regarding this stability before it fully arrives. 17 could be significant, 18 could be significant. All right. What is aligning behind the scenes? Three of Cups, interesting. Connections are aligning, so supportive people will be entering your life, celebrations will be coming in, recollaboration for some, networking opportunities, emotional healing through community, soul-aligned friendships. And I'm hearing here joyful energy slowly returning. So what Spirit's showing here that you're not meant to do everything alone anymore. So for some of my Leo Virgo Cusp, important people are entering your life. Specifically to help open doors towards this manifestation. This can be also some sort of invitation, social opportunities, reconnecting with the right people, or maybe emotional support arriving when you least expect it. So this card really feels emotional relief after some sort of actually maybe some isolation. Doesn't have to be. Take what resonates, leave the rest. What may still be blocking this, we've interesting, we got Temperance here. I feel like it's something to do with divine timing for some, or it could be emotional balance. Maybe it's both. It's almost like Spirit is still, well, the universe is still blending the energies together carefully. Like maybe some of you are wanting to rush outcomes, emotionally impatient, trying to force clarity, maybe over-analyzing timing, or becoming discouraged because things haven't unfolded as quickly as expected. Yeah, this manifestation is being prepared properly, I'm hearing, not randomly, not carelessly. For others, this card is also talking about healing extreme matters too. Emotional, especially for those of you for emotional extremes. I'm hearing trust the process. I'm also getting sometimes you guys tend to swing between I'll trust the process and I need to control everything immediately. And Spirit's asking for balance. Balance needs to come in, duality, polarity. The timing of this, wow, okay, Ace of Pentacles. This manifestation is very close, all right? So this is going to be a physical doorway opening, something physical coming in. Maybe it's shopping, clothing, new home, new job, money opportunities, contract, business growth. Maybe it's like clothing for a new job, example, home opportunity, investments, commitment, stable relationships, or hey, this could even be a tangible fresh start for some, okay? Whatever this is not going to take years away. It just does not feel years away. This feels like the energy is already forming in the physical world, and Spirit is showing that once this opportunity appears, things will begin to stabilize very quickly after, and this manifestation feels much closer. But what happens when it arrives, we have the Seven of Cups, which is quite interesting. Because once this manifestation arrives, the world expands dramatically. Suddenly, you're going to have much more choices, possibilities, and more opportunities than you can even imagine. Like, I feel like this manifestation opens doors. New dreams become possible. Travel opportunities appear. New career paths that you can study, or business ideas expand. Multiple paths open. Or perhaps your future suddenly just feels much bigger than it did before. So what this can be, it's going to be different for each and every one. Perhaps you feel like sharing with us in the comments. But Spirit is talking about staying grounded, because sometimes the Seven of Cups can create overwhelm if you try to chase everything at once. So what I'm hearing is the key is here, choose what genuinely aligns emotionally and spiritually, not just what looks impressive externally. Now, interesting, we do have the King of Cups here underneath all of this. So it is talking about, the King of Cups is about the emotional mastery, right? Emotional maturity, healing emotional instability, wisdom after heartbreak, balanced emotion, supportive masculine energy may be coming in for some, deeper intuition. Maybe you are the supportive masculine. And some of you, this is just finally learning to stay emotionally grounded during major life shifts. Perhaps you've been through so many life shifts that once this one happens, you just know how to be grounded during each move, each shift, right? This manifestation definitely is not changing your external life. It feels like it's teaching you how to emotionally trust yourself again. And honestly, this may be just the biggest breakthrough of all. Wow. Leo, Virgo Cusp, your manifestation definitely feels deeply tied to emotional healing, trust, and finally allowing yourself to receive the stability that you've been trying to build for so long. Now, hey, if this reading resonated, helped in your sort of way, if you like sharing your stories, please do share below in the comments. And thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being subscribers here. And remember, sometimes delays are not punishment. Sometimes, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, they are just preparing something much bigger than what you originally expected. Love and light, beautiful, and I'll check you around the next one. Hey, Libra Virgos, welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's have a dive in and have a look at what major manifestation is trying to come into your life right now. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hitting the light. Okay. Thank you for hitting the love button, beautiful souls, spirit angels, ancestors. Please come in for our beautiful Virgo Libras. Interesting. 7 of Swords. The World, Justice. Wow, got beautiful cards coming out here. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, nice. Underlining energy, Ace of Wands. Alright, so this reading really feels like you're escaping an old cycle that quietly drained your energy, maybe perhaps for quite a long time. And honestly, Spirit is showing that many of you have been surviving mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually in ways other people may not have even realized, because the manifestation coming in isn't just going to be about gaining something. I feel like for you guys, it's about finally freeing yourself from something that was never fully aligned to begin with. Interesting that your first card under the question of this big manifestation is the 7 of Swords, all right? Yeah, it feels like this feels actually connected to strategy, independence, and maybe quiet planning, breaking away from unhealthy patterns or situations. So my Virgo Libras, this could possibly involve leaving a draining situation. Interesting enough, we have a lot of flowers where I'm staying because we've got the ponies, and there's a lot of other plots, I don't know what you call it in other countries, but property with big yards, right, with a lot of like cows, some have got sheep, geese. So when the sun comes out and it gets warm here, it's not warm really today, but the sun is shining beautifully out, besides the cold wind and cold being indoors, right? And there's a lot of flies. So flies, monitoring spirits could be significant for some of you. Yeah, so you probably will see 1 or 2 flying here. Burn things and spray things to help get rid of them. And normally when it's really hot, then I've got the fan on that helps get rid of the pests. But there's not much to do with them, right? Anyway, so let's get back to your reading here. Flies could be significant, really. Yeah, one of you could be quietly preparing to move, escaping toxic environments, protecting your peace, becoming more independent, making secret plans for your future, breaking free from manipulation, creating financial freedom, or perhaps it's like finally choosing yourself after constantly sacrificing for others. Now, each one of you, it's going to be different. Your situations are different. But this card definitely doesn't feel negative here. Most of the time, this could be a negative card, like secretive, sneaky, lying, deception, stealing, but here it feels like it's like survival wisdom. So Spirit is like showing here that you've learned how to move carefully, because life has actually taught you not everything and not everyone could be trusted fully. So for some of you, I feel like this manifestation really does involve working quietly behind the scenes, building something privately, protecting opportunities until they fully grow, or finally making decisions based on your needs instead of everyone else's expectations. So honestly, this feels like reclaiming personal power silently before the world fully sees the outcome. Number 7s could also be significant, whether it's a life path number, a number that you have been seeing. It could be the month, all right. The 7th month could be significant. So anyway, 7s could be a synchronicity for you. So what is aligning behind the scenes? Interesting, we have the world. The number 21 could be a significant date for you. It could be a birth date. It also breaks down to 3s and 21 could really be significant for some of you. 3 is also about communication and collaboration and stuff. Okay, so I feel like it's like a big wow coming through here, like a huge cycle completion energy. So behind the scenes, like Spirit is showing out, okay, not showing, but they're actually showing, okay, that some sort of cycle, closing out a major karmic chapter in your life. So the world talks about lessons that are completing, cycles that are ending, soul growth that is happening, old versions of yourselves that are dissolving. This could even be new opportunities that are busy preparing to open up. So for some of you Virgo Libras, all right, some of you are literally ending some sort of chapter that is going to last for years, all right. And what I feel like here is the reason the manifestation hasn't fully, maybe some of you hasn't fully yet arrived yet, is because Spirit needed the old cycle completely finished first. So this can absolutely involve moving across the world, okay, moving, whether it is across the world or to another place, like it could be moving, right? This could also be ending a toxic relationship. It could be graduating spiritually, maybe leaving old jobs, healing old wounds, or finally outgrowing environments that no longer match your future. So I do feel like for you guys, this is a turning point right here, because the world appears saying nothing stays the same afterwards. All right. Justice is here that could possibly be blocking this. This blockage feels very karmic. Libra energy here coming through. So I feel like justice is talking about balancing something before the manifestation fully enters. Number 11s could also be significant for some of you. Some of you perhaps 1111. Okay. For some of you, important truths still need to surface, or maybe it's going to be decisions that still need to be made. Maybe it's karmic debts that still need clearing. Contracts may need to be may still be unresolved. All right, this could be legal, emotional balance still needing restoring. All right, so there even may be something here about accountability for someone. But Spirit is talking also about choices. Your choices aligned with your futures, about what you truly want. So Virgo Libra, sometimes we tend to stay in situations too long trying to keep the peace for everyone else. But justice here is talking about alignment matters now, fairness matters, truth matters. And honestly, I feel like this manifestation comes in faster once you stop maybe compromising your own well-being to maintain balance for other people. Perhaps something is happening in the background regarding legal matters as well. All right. But the wheel here is about the timing coming through here. And this is like this timing, whatever this is, it's actually fated. Everything can shift very quickly once the cycle changes. So this manifestation is definitely tied to divine timing, sudden turning points, destiny points, unexpected opportunities, karmic shifts, major life changes, and perhaps it just could be luck finally changing in your favor. I feel like most of you, it's divine timing and luck. That's what's standing really out, highlighting here to me. And what Spirit's also showing is the energy may have felt stuck for a long time, but suddenly the wheel turns. And this could be coming from Sagittarius season, doesn't have to be. And I'm just picking up the last year Sag, so maybe it's someone Pacific. Things begin unfolding rapidly. Like once this turn, things will just begin unfolding rapidly. This feels actually much closer than it looks externally. For some of you, like a decision or one unexpected event is just going to change everything. And I mean, 10 here is a completion, all right? All right, we have the star. This is coming out as like what happens when this arrives. And this is quite beautiful healing energy. Manifestation restores hope. So for some of you, you have been emotionally exhausted for so long that maybe you have forgotten what genuine peace or optimism actually feels like. Healing. This manifestation is going to bring healing, emotional renewal, spiritual alignment, confidence returning. Some of you are going to be seen, visibility, all right? You're going to be the star, inspiration, calm after chaos, and maybe just finally feeling connected to your future again. Some of you, this manifestation also increases your intuition, I'm hearing, creativity or spiritual gifts. Yeah, the star is like, it's like you're finally realizing my life is not over. There's still something beautiful ahead of me. Now, we spoke about the underlying energy. The hidden underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. Underneath all of this, right, regarding this manifestation, Spirit is showing a brand new, passionate beginning that is trying to ignite into your life, all right? So this is fresh energy. This is Aries energy, motivation returning, exciting opportunities, creativity, passion, movement, attraction, bold new beginnings, just finally feeling alive again for some of you, okay? And I'm also hearing something about Sagittarius, Leo energy as well coming through. It could be really significant for some of you. Yeah, this manifestation doesn't just, I'm hearing, change your circumstances. It's going to ignite your spirit. And honestly, that may feel like the biggest blessing of all. So, beautiful souls, your reading feels like the universe is preparing to close one massive chapter. So a completely different future can finally begin. So beautiful souls, if this resonated, let me know in the comments below, like what cycle in your life you feel yourself finally outgrowing. Perhaps you feel called to share with us, or perhaps brothers and sisters, it could help them out. And remember, sometimes the manifestations arrive quietly at first, but they do end up changing your entire life path afterwards. So love and light, beautiful souls. Thank you for liking, leaving comments, and being subscribers. And I'll check you around in the next one. Hey, Libra, Scorpios. Let's have a look and see this manifestation. What manifestation is trying to come into your life? Let's have a dive in and have a look. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being subscribers here and leaving comments. Those of you that leave comments, let's dive in, beautiful souls. So I feel like something was slightly delayed, but let's have a look. Get the details out. 3 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Wow. Okay. Spirit is saying this is going to turn around. Okay, let's dive in first. Okay. The Devil. Knight of Wands. Okay, what we can do is let's get a clarifier out here for this 8 of Wands that is reversed. Spirit, angels, and sisters, please can we get a clarifier for this 8 of Wands that is reversed. Three of Wands. And this Devil. It's interesting that we have the Devil in that position. Two of Pentacles. There's another card, please, Spirit. Knight of Swords. 5 of Wands. 10 of Wands. I just had to get all these extra clarifiers for your reading. Your reading feels very, very powerful. Okay. I am picking up momentum here. There is momentum here, movement, momentum, intensity. Spirit is showing that this manifestation isn't arriving randomly. Okay, it's arriving after a period where you've maybe been forced to grow through uncertainty, delays, because the 8 of Wands is delays. It's reversed. All right, delays. I feel like emotional pressure is here, and learning how to trust your own direction again. Yeah, this feels like a major turning point. All right. Your reading actually feels a little bit different from the other cusp signs. Yeah, your manifestation feels connected to building something real with the right people. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles regarding this manifestation. This your manifestation, yeah. So this could be career growth. It could be teamwork or collaboration. It could be business opportunities, a recognition from your skills. It could also something to do with networking, community support, relationship building, creative projects, financial growth, or maybe finding people who genuinely align with your vision. Okay. Now, also what I'm getting here is the Three of Pentacles is saying here that you're not meant to do everything alone anymore. So Spirit is showing something about important connections entering your life through work, collaboration, friendship, social circles, online platforms, shared goals. Libra Scorpios, this manifestation is about finally being seen and valued properly for what you bring to the table. Honestly, I feel like this changes something about changing your confidence totally, completely. Okay, threes could be significant. Threes is also about communication. Communication is really significant here for you regarding this manifestation. Here's the Chariot. Also Cancer energy coming through. Cancer energy could really be significant. And this is talking about movement, all right? Movement is happening fast behind the scenes. This is happening behind the scenes. So even maybe if external things have felt delayed, Spirit is showing the energy is shifting forward now. So there is movement, there is momentum, there is breakthroughs, travel, relocation, career movement, determination, emotional progress, and just maybe there's some sort of regaining control of the direction that I feel like is all happening behind the scenes. Some of you are preparing to leave behind some sort of chapter that really emotionally drained you for a very long time. I feel like there is going to be some victory through your persistence. I'm also hearing do not give up even during the hard times. Okay. And because of that, I feel like this manifestation is going to gain momentum now. This manifestation I feel like actually much closer. All right. The number 7 could be significant as well. 78 could be significant, or 83. Those years could be significant. The 80s or the 70s could be significant. All right. 7 is also a number of luck. All right. Number 7s could be significant. 8s, 3s. Double 3s, again, could be significant. Master builder. All right. So what could possibly still be blocking this or delaying this? 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, but we're clarifying by the 3 of Wands. Fire energy coming through here. Okay, this feels like frustration with timing. Like maybe things has not been moving as quickly as you wanted or expected. I talked a lot about communication in the beginning. So delayed communication. Plans had slowed down, opportunities feeling stuck, momentum maybe stopped and then starting again. Honestly, for my Libra Scorpios, I feel like you are emotionally exhausted after this waiting. But with the 3 of Wands, I feel like that's changing the energy that Spirit is still saying the future is opening up. All right, he's looking towards the future. The full moon in Sag could be significant. Even though this is the moon here is associated, I feel like, with Aries, but I feel maybe something to do with the full moon at the end of May could be significant, or a full moon could be significant that's in a fire sign. Aries season could have been very significant as well. But yeah, I do feel like expansion is coming. The delay wasn't denial. Whatever this is for you, the delay isn't denial. Some of you, this manifestation may just require maybe long-distance connections aligning, future planning, emotional preparation, or bigger opportunities that is forming behind the scenes. Okay, so what Spirit is also saying here is that you are closer to the next chapter. You are closer, much closer than you actually realize. All right, and the timing of this, we have the Hierophant. We are in Taurus season. Maybe the Taurus new moon will be very significant to you. Doesn't have to be. All right, this good things that I'm bringing up here could just be extra confirmations for someone, or a confirmation that is meant for you. Okay, so, but this timing feels connected to commitment, alignment, long-term stability. Yeah, this manifestation unfolds properly, I'm hearing, not recklessly. So this may arrive after committing fully to a path through institutions or contracts. So it could be spiritual growth, after spiritual growth. It could be through mentorship or guidance, after maybe choosing long-term stability after temporary chaos, or this could just be a major life commitment. This could also involve something to do with marriage. It could be to do with business contracts, moving into maybe a more stable chapter, or spiritual alignment, becoming stronger first. Yeah, this I'm hearing here, this manifestation is meant to last. That's what I'm hearing. Divine timing is actually matters here so much here. Divine timing is mattering a lot here. Now, interesting what happens when this arrives. Interesting that we got the Devil card here. Capricorn energy coming through. Capricorn energy could be significant. We are clarifying it here with the Two of Pentacles. Saturn and Jupiter energy could be significant. I'm hearing Saturn as well could be very significant. All right. Capricorn, Jupiter. Well, this is very intense, actually. Like, once I'm hearing this manifestation arrives, your life is actually going to become very busy, I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, your life is going to become extremely busy. Okay. You're going to have major ambition. Okay. I mean, what's coming through here, this Devil, is actually not a negative. There's going to be an intense attraction or chemistry. Some big financial opportunities are going to come in. There's going to be some sort of career competition, perhaps, for some of you. Sudden fast-paced changes. There may be a little bit of juggling and multiple priorities. I'm feeling rapid communication with the Knight of Swords. And there might just be a bit of powerful motivation as well. Yeah, competition I'm getting here from the Five of Wands. But what I am getting, the Knight of Swords, is talking about speed. Everything will speed up quickly once this comes in. Two of Pentacles, I'm also getting the energy of balancing a lot at once. Yeah, for some of you, there's definitely going to be something about multiple opportunities arriving together. There could be career pressure increases. Some sort of passion could become a little bit overwhelming. Or perhaps your life suddenly becomes much more active than it did before. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, again, this could be competition. It could be conflict that may increase because maybe people notice your energy is changing. I'm hearing here, Spirit, just giving a slight warning here. Take it or leave it, only if it fits you and resonates with you. They're saying here, don't lose yourself in the chaos once the success starts arriving. They're actually saying stay grounded. Because the Devil energy can be a little bit about obsession, a burnout, over-attachment, if balance disappears. All right. But what I am feeling here, honestly, is this manifestation feels life-changing, but it's also going to require emotional maturity to manage this properly. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Knight of Wands here. And I'm feeling underneath all of this, Spirit is talking about bold movement forward. So there's a lot of actually a movement in your spread here. I'm getting passionate, confidence. Again, I'm picking up again more travel. Risk-taking. exciting opportunities. The orange is talking about a lot of passion here. Creativity. We are a lot of horses and ponies and things are coming up. I know we are in the fire horse year. I'm getting magnetic energy, bold decisions, finally feeling alive again. Like, I feel like this whole manifestation is pushing you out of stagnation. For many of my Libra Scorpios here, your life may suddenly begin moving in ways that actually feel quite exciting, overwhelming maybe, and transformative all at once. And honestly, like a spirit is showing here that you're actually entering a chapter where standing still is not going to be possible. This fire horse energy is coming in really quickly, or it's maybe going to start happening now. Chariot has got 2 horses, and the Knight has a horse, and both Knights obviously have got horses. I'm just picking up the fire horse energy here. So beautiful souls, wow, your manifestation feels deeply tied to movement, ambition, and finally stepping into a vision of yourself that refuses to stay small anymore. The flies that are bugging here in the reading, external energies, negative, evil eye could be significant, but it's something not to worry about, Spirit is saying. If you want to cleanse your energy, go ahead. So beautiful souls, this is not going to be small. It's a version of yourself that refuses to stay small. Yeah, if this resonated, let me know below in the comments. Thank you for hitting the like button. Let me know what area of your life feels like it's finally gaining momentum again. And remember, sometimes, those biggest manifestations arrive right after the longest period of delays, right? Beautiful souls, I'm sending you love and light. Number 5 could be significant. Picking up 6. 5. Change is happening, I feel like. 2 is all about balance. 6, harmony. 7s, 8, double 3s. Wow, okay, so beautiful souls, that may be just extra confirmation. I'm just getting again with this 10 of Wands here at the bottom of this deck here. So again, picking up Sag energy here. Something has been heavy. I think this manifestation is going to bring in a lot of responsibilities, but I'm hearing that you'll be able to maybe delegate some tasks out. That's extra information I'm getting now for this collective. Sagittarius energy is very, very significant. Perhaps you've got Sag in your, either as a Jupiter or Saturn energy. I'm picking up, it doesn't have to be, but it's coming in through quite strong here. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one. Hey, Scorpio, Sagittarius, welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's dive in and see what is this major manifestation that's trying to come into your life. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hitting that like button. 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, 8 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. The Empress. 2 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords. I feel like you're reading, like, it's like the universe is finally trying to restore balance after a period where you may have felt maybe mentally trapped, that 8 of Swords coming out. Maybe emotionally drained, or like you were constantly giving more than you were receiving. Honestly, this manifestation feels deserved, because like a spirit is showing me someone who has been carrying a lot privately while still trying to keep moving forward. But I do feel like the energy is starting to shift. I mean, we do have your first card, the 6 of Pentacles, coming out as regarding this manifestation, which actually feels connected to that equal give and take, feels to support abundance. balance, harmony, that's like finally trying to, or returning to come into your life. It's not even trying. I think it's going to be returning to your life. This could be financial improvements for some of you. It could be receiving help or support. Maybe it's going to be a better job opportunities. But if you've got your own business, it could be business growth. If it's a relationship, there's going to be balanced relationships coming in. I feel like gifts or unexpected blessings as well for some of you. Yeah, emotional equal give and take, investments that will be paying off, or finally feeling appreciated properly. But the biggest thing here is that you're no longer meant to struggle alone. I feel like Spirit is showing that many of you have spent too long overgiving. Perhaps this was emotionally, for some financially, maybe mentally, spiritually. It depends on your situation, right, or your background, right? But like the universe is trying to bring energy back towards you. Like this manifestation feels like finally receiving something that you really deserved earlier. And honestly, this emotional shift, it's going to change everything. Okay. Now, what is aligning behind the scenes? We have the Eight of Swords. So 68 could be significant, or just the number 86 could be significant. I am getting the number 3 and a number 2. Any of these could be significant. Even the month March could have been significant. February could have been significant. I feel like June is going to be very significant to you as well. August could be significant as well. Life path numbers, some of these could be life path numbers. It doesn't have to be. It's just like extra confirmation coming through here. Okay, what is interesting, let's get back to this Eight of Swords here. Because behind the scenes, like Spirit is maybe helping you break free from limiting thinking patterns. So this could be fear, it could be anxiety, it could be self-doubt, mental overthinking, feeling trapped, or believing that you have maybe fewer options than you actually do. So perhaps part of the delay came from mental restriction for some of you. For some of you, maybe you have been so focused on survival, on disappointment, or fear of failure that maybe you stop seeing actually how close these opportunities are actually there. Okay, actually how close there is resources and opportunities. But like behind the scene, I feel like the universe is slowly dismantling those mental blocks, right? For some of you, people, situations that reinforced maybe your fear mindset are also now being removed, I feel like, from your path now. I feel like this is why the timing maybe felt a bit strange. Yeah, Spirit is also like saying here that, yeah, Spirit's also been maybe trying to help you free your mind before expanding your life. Now we do have the Queen of Wands here, which possibly may still be blocking or delaying this, okay? And this is quite powerful because the blockage actually feels tied to confidence and visibility. Because the Queen of Wands is the energy of magnetism, bold, magnetic, attractive, confident, unapologetically. So maybe, okay, what Spirit's actually saying here is why you're shrinking yourself, okay? So some of you maybe doubt your talents, hold back your creativity. Maybe you fear being fully seen. Maybe you hesitate to take bold action, or you wait for external validation before fully stepping forward. Now, for some of you, not everyone, this card also could be like a comparison energy, may still be lingering as well there. Like maybe your manifestations require visibility, not hiding, not dimming your light, not waiting until you feel perfect. All right. Honestly, once your confidence shifts, I feel everything else in your life will speed up as well. Now, the timing of things, the Empress, wow. Taurus energy. So perhaps Taurus season is very significant. Perhaps this is all going to be tied to that Taurus new moon. All right. Perhaps you'll be pregnant with something. I feel like it also could be close for some of you. The Empress is also about abundance growing naturally, all right? So maybe the timing for some of you are going to be about regarding self-worth healing, emotional openness. Could be creativity, could be feminine energy, receiving instead of chasing, all right? I mean, we did get the Six of Pentacles out regarding this manifestation. Maybe it's going to be about nurturing your gifts, and maybe it's going to be allowing things to grow organically. Like Spirit is showing here that the manifestation will enter when you stop forcing and start allowing as well. Now, for some of you, the timing could be aligned with creative growth, financial growth. Again, I'm picking up pregnancy, family energy for some of you. Business expansion. I'm hearing something about beauty and self-care glow-ups for some. Or maybe it's going to be about finally stepping into a more abundant version of yourself. Okay, so honestly, the energy does feel very soft. It feels magnetic and very powerful all at once. I feel like this manifestation feels like it's much closer. Yeah. Okay, so Two of Pentacles here. I feel like once this manifestation arrives, okay, your life is going to get very busy. You're going to be much busier, but I'm hearing in a good way, because you will probably be, what's happening, it will be happening is you'll be balancing multiple opportunities. You'll be managing growth. Maybe you'll be handling more money or responsibilities. Maybe you'll be juggling exciting new priorities, adapting to change, maybe even finally feeling like life is moving again. With this orange, I feel passion and excitement there. I'm picking up on the affinity symbol, could be significant for some of you. This manifestation is going to create a chapter where you are going to be balancing, I feel like, work and personal life, multiple income streams. Some of you, I'm hearing travel and responsibilities, or several exciting opportunities at once. This feels much lighter than what you've actually been carrying recently, because I feel like now the balancing comes from growth, not survival. Yeah, that Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like Spirit is showing fast movement will be approaching. There is going to be some sort of a sudden communication. Maybe it's going to be a breakthrough. I feel like something about important decisions, rapid movements, bold action, unexpected news for some. Maybe it's going to be a major life, major life shifts happening quickly once this energy unlocks. I feel like things are going to go from nothing to is happening. Everything is happening all at once kind of energy. Honestly, this manifestation feels much, much closer than your fears have been telling you, perhaps. Wow, my Scorpio Sag cusps. Your reading feels deeply tied to confidence, receiving, and finally allowing yourself to believe that life can become lighter again. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. Let me know maybe perhaps below what area of your life you feel is finally starting to rebalance itself, if you feel called to share. And remember, sometimes manifestations don't arrive when you force them, right? They arrive when you finally believe that you're worthy of receiving them. So thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being subscribers and leaving those comments. I'm sending you all love and light, and I'll check you around in the next one. Oh, motorbikes. This motorbike just stood out to me. Could be very significant as well. Love and light, beautiful. Hey, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Welcome in, beautiful souls. Thank you for hitting that like button. And let's dive in and see what is this major manifestation that's trying to come into the collective's life right now, your life. The collective of the Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, all of the highest light and good. Please come through and show us the cards that this beautiful soul needs to hear today. Wow. the Magician. As above, so below can be significant. Interesting enough, I just did a collective message and the Magician also came out there. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and we have the Star. Ooh, and we have the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Number 1 is very significant. We are in the year 1, all right? And it's like new beginning energy. I feel like pure manifestation energy here in your reading. Like Spirit is showing me someone that is standing right at the edge of a major life shift. But the biggest realization is that I'm hearing you are actually far more powerful than you think you are, because this manifestation isn't only about something arriving to you. It's something that you've actively co-creating right now. And honestly, this feels like one of those strongest manifestations spreads so far out of all the collectives, or out of all the cups that I've done so far. 155 I just saw. Yeah. Wow. Like the Magician is talking about that you manifesting a completely new realities. Okay. The color purple, blue, greens also could be significant. I'm hearing especially crown chakra energy, and I'm getting heart chakra energy here. Perhaps a bit of throat chakra as well. This could really be around career breakthroughs, business success, financial abundance. Some of you may be moving or relocation, communication opportunities. I'm getting it, Gemini energy, right? Some of you, it's spiritual awakening. Some of you, it's going to be love manifestations. Recognition, I'm hearing, for some. Creative success. And some of you is just finally stepping into your true purpose. Okay, but the biggest thing here, though, is the Magician says that you already have all the tools, and I'm hearing have with the capital letters. So what Spirit's also saying, don't underestimate your own power. So some of my Sagittarius Capricorns here have been waiting for some sort of external confirmation before fully believing it in themselves. Not all of you, though. But this card also is talking about manifestation starts accelerating once you realize actually how capable you already are. So I'm getting this manifestation through intention, manifestation through action, manifestation through alignment. And honestly, your energy feels very magnetic right now. So what is aligning behind the scenes? We have the 7 of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing some of you, it's multiple possibilities, multiple opportunities. This feels like unexpected opportunities, several paths that are opening up, visions becoming clearer, dreams resurfacing, creative inspiration, emotional realizations. Scorpio energy, very significant as well here. You could have a strong Scorpio placement in your birth chart. Doesn't have to be. Or perhaps it's something about options appearing that you didn't expect before. 7 of Cups, it can feel a little bit overwhelming, right? But Spirit's also showing here that there's so much potential around you now that it actually may feel difficult. It's actually difficult deciding what direction to fully commit to for some of you. Some of my Sag Caps here are also realizing that the life they once imagined may actually be too small for where they're actually heading next. This also changes the energy completely, because suddenly you may be asking, will anything happen? Or perhaps you're asking, which opportunity actually aligned for me? Which opportunity is actually aligned for me? Okay. 7s could be significant as well for some of you. I'm getting the double 8s could be significant as well. Perhaps the 8-8 portal will be very significant for you, or perhaps it's a synchronicity. So the question here is, what may still be blocking or delaying this interesting 8 of Pentacles? Because I'm hearing your block isn't lack of opportunity. It's maybe overworking. It could be perfectionism. Maybe it's believing you need to earn your manifestation through exhaustion. 8 of Pentacles says that some of you are maybe working too hard without resting, maybe obsessing over every detail, maybe trying to perfect everything before launching, or maybe doubting yourselves if results aren't immediate. Or maybe it's like focusing so much on their productivity that you forget to actually receive. So what Spirit is saying here, you do not have to suffer constantly to deserve success. There's also something here about balance. So some of you maybe are so focused on fixing, building, planning, and improving that you really pause long enough to notice actually, wow, how much progress have you actually made? 6 of Cups regarding timing, and this feels deeply connected to emotional alignment, a nostalgia, maybe soul connections, or something from the past returning, I'm hearing, in a healthier way. This manifestation arrives, I feel like, after reconnecting with your authentic self, through healing your inner child wounds, perhaps, for some. Maybe it's going to be through a soulmate or a soul contract energy. Or some of you, it's going to be after revisiting old dreams, or after emotionally realizing the past properly. Now, the timing doesn't feel rushed here. It feels emotionally guided, like Spirit is showing the manifestation comes once your heart and your mind reconnect again. So for some of you, this could be reunions, maybe reconnecting with opportunities, old dreams resurfacing, or maybe it's realizing something you wanted years ago is finally becoming now possible. Yeah, this does feel like it's actually much closer than expected, and it's something to do with Scorpio energy. What happens when this arrives? We have this beautiful Aquarius star here. Aquarius placements also could be significant. And I'm getting here that this manifestation is going to change your entire emotional energy. So this card is associated with healing, hope that is returning, spiritual alignment, inspiration, visibility. It could be peace after hardship. Emotional renewal, confidence, maybe finally even feeling connected to your future again. So for many of my Sag Capricorns here, this manifestation helps you believe in life again. And I'm hearing this might sound dramatic, but honestly, that's the energy here, that some of you have been carrying discouragement quietly for a long time. And the star here is about your soul begins healing once this chapter fully opens. I feel like the manifestation feels destined to remind you who you really are. Overall energy here, the hidden overall energy is the Four of Wands. I feel like it is talking about celebration, stability, milestones, foundation building. So it could be home stability, it could be celebrations, it could be community, reunions, moving, new home maybe, weddings for some, soul family connections. Some of you, it's going to be success milestones. Perhaps some of you, it's just going to be about finally feeling emotionally safe. Like, this manifestation doesn't just bring temporary excitement. I feel like it creates a foundation for a completely new chapter of life. Funny enough, what I noticed here as well is the 1 and the 4 makes a 5. Yeah, some burdens will be definitely dropped when this comes in. I'm getting also the number 78 from the cards, and I'm getting the number 68. I'm also getting 87 and I'm getting 86. 41 could be significant. 47, 48, 46. Any of those numbers could be extra confirmation for someone out there. Sagittarius, Capricorns, your reading does feel like the universe is finally trying to align you with the life you've been secretly manifesting for a very long time. So hey, let me know if this resonated. Thank you for liking the video. Perhaps if you feel called to drop below what dream or goal you feel yourself getting closer to now. And remember, sometimes manifestations begin the moment that you finally realize your own power. Love and light, beautiful souls, and I'll check you around in the next one. And thank you for hitting the like button. Hey, Capricorn, Aquarius, welcome in, beautiful souls. What is that major manifestation that's trying to come into your life? Let's dive in, beautiful souls. Thank you for hitting the like button. I truly appreciate it. This card really wants to come out. The Knight of Swords. Something really wants to come through very quickly. Something about quick communication. Motorbikes could be significant for some of you. We have the Empress, we have the Devil, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Three of Cups. What is at the bottom of the deck? We have the Ten of Wands. Your reading feels fast with this Knight of Swords, like really fast, my Capricorn, Aquarius. Something like has been building pressure behind the scenes for a while, I feel like, and now Spirit is preparing you for sudden movement. Honestly, this manifestation feels impossible to ignore once it arrives, because the energy here is talking about breakthrough, momentum, acceleration, but also Spirit also is showing here that before this breakthrough fully happens, there's still something heavy you're maybe being asked to release first. But let's dive into your first card, the Knight of Swords, regarding this manifestation. Whatever this is for you, it's going to arrive quickly, okay? It's going to be sudden opportunities. It could be important conversations, major decisions, quick decisions, fast career movements. Some of you, it's travel or relocation, bold action, unexpected news, breakthroughs, rapid mindsets, or finally charging towards the future that you have been thinking about for a long time. So for some of you, this feels like, what the energy is showing here is life suddenly speeds up after a long stagnant period. Also, I'm hearing that once this manifestation begins unfolding, things may happen one after the other very quickly. So some of you, it'll be a new job. Maybe you're going to get a vehicle for a new job. I'm hearing some of you, it's something about a business opportunity, sudden movement within a business or within a job. Maybe it's communication from someone very important, something about contracts I'm getting. Some of you, it'll be about social media or public recognition. Or some of you, it's about making some sort of bold, life-changing decision. And honestly, this energy is coming out as it feels unstoppable. So what is aligning behind the scenes? You could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be. This is the Empress, Taurus energy. I'm getting the energy of abundance and growth. The Empress is also talking about that Spirit is nurturing this manifestation carefully before delivering it. So this could be self-worth growth. It could be abundance. It could be creativity. It could be healing. It could be beauty, glow-up energy, financial expansion. It could be fertility. It could be family growth for some. Family business, I'm hearing. Family growth, family business growth. Interesting. Emotional healing, and also learning how to receive instead of constantly surviving. Okay, so what Spirit is also coming through is saying here that Spirit is also building, rebuilding your confidence quietly behind the scenes. Because this manifestation needed you to believe you were worthy to receive more first, right? So I'm also getting that your energy feels really magnetic right now. Some of you are entering a phase where people naturally start noticing your energy, your creativity, your intelligence, or your presence. Something about your presence is going to be much more than before. This manifestation also feels, I'm hearing, much closer. Here's with this devil here, what could possibly blocking this or delaying this, and this is quite deep, the devil coming out. The blockage feels tied to attachments, fear. Maybe it's overworking. It could be toxic cycles or feeling emotionally chained to something that just no longer aligns with your future. So this could be burnout. It could be an obsession with control. It could be fear of financial instability for some. Unhealthy attachments. It could be toxic relationships, negative thinking patterns. Maybe it's that workaholic tendencies, or maybe it's just about staying in environments that drain your spirit. So honestly, for some of you, you have become so used to carrying stress that maybe peace almost feels unfamiliar. And I'm hearing you cannot fully receive the manifestation while staying emotionally chained to what's hurting you. Interesting, my ear was itchy. I'm hearing this is a turning point, because once the attachment breaks, everything begins to move faster. Now, the timing of this, I feel like it's quick movement. Two quick cards. Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Both quick movement energies. This manifestation does not feel far away. It feels like rapid communication, momentum, opportunities arriving quickly. Again, I'm getting more travel, relocation for some of you, maybe traveling between your business places and stuff. Sudden breakthroughs, passionate movement, exciting news. Maybe it's going to be some major energetic shift. Like things may feel very quiet, but suddenly everything is going to change. For some, my Capricorn Aquarius, this manifestation is going to arrive after one important conversation, a message, a decision, or a decision that shifts the entire direction forward. So honestly, this feels very, I'm hearing very close. It's very close. I'm hearing something about 8 days. What happens when this arrives? Interesting, beautiful, emotional relief, Three of Cups, right? Celebration, joy, connection, family, soul tribe. Like this manifestation arrives. Once this manifestation arrives, you will begin feeling emotionally lighter again. There's going to be celebrations. There's going to be supportive connections, friendships, reconciliation for some. Perhaps it's networking opportunities, emotional healing, community support, happiness returning. Finally, just the energy of enjoying life instead of surviving it. So this manifestation is going to basically it reconnects you to joy. So some of you, my Capricorn Aquarius, maybe some of you have been emotionally isolating for so long that happiness itself may feel unfamiliar at first. But this energy also does feel very beautiful, because it reminds you that you're not meant to carry everything alone. Double threes could be significant as well for some of you. I'm getting the energy of 68 as well. 63, 33, 38, 36. And underlining everything overall, this shows that Spirit is showing exhaustion, all right? That you've been carrying a lot for a long time, all right? A lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, maybe perhaps too much pressure, too much maybe emotional weight, too much survival kind of energy coming through here. Honestly, some of you are reaching a point where you know something in your life has to change, because the old way of carrying everything alone is no longer sustainable, all right? But the beautiful thing here is this manifestation feels like a relief after like a burnout. So Spirit is showing that this heavy chapter is ending. And that door or whatever is slammed now could be confirmation for someone, as I said that. Your manifestation feels really deeply tied to releasing survival mode and finally allowing yourself to move towards a lighter, freer chapter of your life. So beautiful souls, if this reading resonated, helped you in any sort of way, let me know below what burden or cycle you feel ready to finally be behind. And then also just remember that sometimes life speeds up the moment that you stop carrying what was never meant for you. Alright, so thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and thank you for leaving comments and being subscribers, beautiful souls. Love and light. Hey Aquarius, Pisces, welcome in, beautiful souls. Thank you for hitting the like button, and let's dive into what is this major manifestation that is trying to come into your life, into the collective of the Aquarius, Pisces, spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good. Please come through for our Aquarius, Pisces. Interesting, the Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. Spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good for our Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. The Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp. I just want to clarify this Ten of Swords, spirit angels, ancestors. Interesting. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands again. And we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. And Six of Wands. And the Devil card for our Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, please, spirit angels, ancestors. Please come through. Knight of Swords. I was thinking Knight of Swords, and there it came out. Beautiful souls, we got cut off with a phone call, but I didn't even answer the phone. Spam calls could be significant, or pranks or something like that. Okay, but either way, let's see if that energy does come up here, something regarding your manifestation. Perhaps you're waiting for a call. But either way, the cards that are showing on this table here, my Aquarius, Pisces, is the energy feels a deeply spiritual, emotionally laid, and honestly a little bit mysterious, okay? Because Spirit is showing here something is shifting behind the scenes that you may not fully understand yet, but it's preparing you for a completely different chapter of life. And honestly, this manifestation feels connected to both escape and rebirth. Leaving one version of yourself behind, while another version quietly begins emerging. Interesting that your manifestation card regarding what is your manifestation is the Seven of Swords. So this is feeling like it's connected to some sort of freedom, strategy, independence, and quietly reclaiming your power. Some of you are leaving toxic situations. Some of you are quietly planning to move or change life. There's some sort of life change. Quietly changing your life, or quietly planning to move. Doing something strategically around that. There's some sort of emotional attachment from draining people. Some of you are protecting your peace. Something about financial independence I'm getting as well. Breaking free from manipulation. I'm hearing some of you, there's some sort of secret opportunities. I'm hearing private success for some. Or finally choosing yourself after a long period of a lot of self-sacrifice. And this Seven of Swords doesn't feel dishonest. It actually feels very careful. It feels calculated. The full moon could have been very significant. Both the full moons in May. Perhaps even the full moon in June may even be very significant, depending when this finds you. But Spirit is saying that you've learned to move quietly because not everyone around you fully understands your vision yet. Also crows, birds could be significant. In this card, specifically the crow, the blackbird, right? It's almost like strategically leaving a town. Remember to take what resonates, beautiful souls. Leave the rest, alright? Every one of you, the situation will be different. Some of you, this is something about a manifestation that begins privately before it becomes even visible publicly. And honestly, this may actually protect the blessing. They may actually... something about protecting the blessing while it's still growing. I'm hearing some of you, the Sagittarius full moon may be very, very significant at the end of May. That Sagittarius energy is coming strong from the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is what is lining behind the scenes. Yeah, something about this full moon in Sag. But movement is building fast behind the scenes. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, it brings the energy of passion. It could be travel. It could be bold decisions, magnetic energy, sudden opportunities, confidence returning, creative fire, a major forward momentum. The fire horse energy of this year could also be significant as well. For some of my Aquarius Pisces, you're about to feel some sort of intense urge to move, to travel, to create, change direction, leave some sort of old situation, take a risk on something, or maybe just finally pursue something very exciting again. Like Spirit is showing that your soul is craving expansion now. And honestly, this energy feels like your spirit is waking back up after emotional exhaustion. Perhaps take what resonates, leave the rest. You could either have also an Aquarius moon or an Aquarius fire placement. Why am I saying Aquarius fire placement? Perhaps you are more of an Aquarius and you have a fire moon sign, but you fall on that cusp of Pisces. Beautiful soul, take what resonates, leave the rest. It's just an energy I'm picking up here. Number 7 could be very significant as well for some of you. I'm hearing a lucky break. What may still be blocking or delaying is the Ten of Swords here, alright? But we are clarifying it. With another Knight of Wands coming through. That's what I'm saying, like this Sagittarius energy is very strong here. Okay. This is actually quite powerful because the block actually feels connected to a old painful ending that still affects your confidence more than you realize. Some of you really did go through a very bad betrayal. Some of you, it could be burnout, emotional collapse, some sort of disappointment, spiritual burnout, some sort of ending that deeply changed you. And what's very fascinating here is, alright, this Knight of Wands is facing that way on a white horse. And this is a Six of Wands, which is the horse is facing that way. They're facing opposite directions. Even though they're not both wands, it's just two figures on a horse, same color horse. Not necessarily the same horse, could be on different timelines, facing different directions. Because, I mean, both these cards are associated with fire sign. One is, I feel, it could be any fire sign, this one, but I'm getting the Sag energy off this one, but this one is Leo. So it could be even Aries, it doesn't have to be. But I'm getting the energy that a part of you wants to charge forward fearlessly, okay? While the other part still looks backwards towards the pain. Like you keep looking at the pain, the loss, the version of yourself that really got hurt. It's like you're caught between movement and recovery, and you're ready for the next chapter of success, movement forward, victory, recognition. But you're probably wondering, what if the same thing happens again? There's a sense of fear of visibility, or a fear of failure after success. Or maybe you've reached it and it's busy still lingering. Especially if the past situations made you feel publicly embarrassed, maybe rejected or unsupported somehow. But Spirit is saying that the worst chapter is already ending, okay? You're not trapped inside it. At any time, if you are still feeling trapped at any stage, you can climb out. Okay, the timing of things here is we have the devil, and I clarified this, and we have another knight, it's the knight of wands, knight of swords. I was really feeling the knight of swords energy. Could be knight of wands as well energy. Perhaps this is the same person. You could have very strong fire, air, water energy in your chart, or perhaps you are an Aquarius, Pisces, all right, with very strong fire placements and air placements, earth placements as well. It's Capricorn. So anyway, this is very intense. This absolutely could involve the person for some of you. Perhaps this is not going to resonate for everybody. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I feel here with the devil and the knight of swords here, sudden obsessive communication. Fast, intense attraction, powerful confrontations, karmic situations that are resurfacing. Could be addictive patterns breaking, rapid truth revelations, or maybe it's going to be someone else that's rushing back into your energy unexpectedly. Okay, so this timing doesn't feel slow, it feels sudden or consuming. Spirit is showing that once this energy begins moving, it escalates very quickly. But Spirit also warns to move carefully. But I feel like you are, in this whole spread, you are moving very carefully, or guided towards moving very carefully. Not every intense connection is automatically healthy, right? Especially the old toxic cycles, attempts to reappear disguised as passion. It almost feels like a turning point right here, because your discernment matters more than ever. So what happens when it arrives? We have the Empress, which is beautiful, right? Taurus energy. After everything that you've carried emotionally, this manifestation brings abundance, healing, softness, self-worth, restoration. So you may get some sort of financial growth. You may give birth, emotional fulfillment, beauty, glow up, creativity expanding, peace, abundance, confidence. You may get a nurturing relationships, or have nurturing relationships around you, self-love, and finally allowing yourself to receive. Got a bit of a distraction there. Teenagers could be significant. Perhaps the number 16 could be significant. Age 16 doesn't have to be. It's just energy. Interesting how sometimes situations happen in these videos and they go with the energy of the video, right? Okay, so I feel like this manifestation changes the way you see yourself, all right? But I do feel like you're going to finally allow yourself to receive, yeah. Be nurturing something, pregnant with something, whether it's a child or a project or business or job. I feel like you're going to stop surviving emotionally and begin thriving instead. And honestly, that may just be your biggest breakthrough here. Yeah. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck, it's amazing how many knots are actually in your spread. Double Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles is the hidden overall energy I feel here. And Spirit is showing slow but steady progress. Okay, so even if things maybe felt delayed emotionally, or even in general things have felt delayed, I feel like what this is coming through to say is that your manifestations have been building consistently behind the scenes over a period of time, over the entire time actually. Perhaps the manifestation started since the Aquarius moon. Could be significant, very specific for someone. This energy does feel, though, grounded, reliable. It does feel long-term. And Spirit is actually showing here that what is coming is not meant to disappear quickly. All right? It's being built to last. And honestly, what I'm hearing is that is why maybe the journey maybe has felt a bit slower than expected. So my Aquarius Pisces cusps, your reading feels really deeply tied to leaving some sort of painful cycle behind, while finally allowing yourself to step into a softer, more abundant chapter of life. Beautiful souls, if this reading resonated, let me know in the comments. And if you feel like also called to share with us what part of yourself you feel ready to finally release and heal. But remember also, beautiful soul, is sometimes the manifestation arrives the moment you stop identifying with pain that once tried to define you. Perhaps if you feel called to also share with us what is, I know you've got to keep it quiet for whatever the reason, okay? So only if you feel called to share with us what is this manifestation. I'm sending you all a love and light. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being subscribers here and leaving comments. And I'll check you around in the next one.